Have you ever felt like you're repeating yourself in Python? Look at this code. We're calling the same function twice just to check a value and then use it. It's messy, it's slow, and it's definitely not Pythonic. But there is a better way. Today I'm going to show you how to master the Walrus Operator, also known as assignment expressions. We're going to build a dynamic data processor that cleans up your logic and makes your code look like it was written by a senior dev. Let's see the final result first. See how clean that is? We assigned a variable and checked its value in the same line. No redundant calls, no extra lines of boilerplate. Let's clear this out and build it from the ground up so you can understand the why behind every character. First, we need to import the random module. We're using this to simulate a real-world data stream, like a temperature sensor or a stock ticker, where values change constantly and calling the source might be expensive or have side effects. Now let's create a class called sensor. In a medium-level project, you'll rarely just have loose variables. Encapsulating logic in classes is the professional standard. Our sensor will have one job: provide a noisy data signal. Inside our getVal method, we'll generate a random float between 0 and 1. Think of this as a reading that we only want to process if it meets a certain threshold. We'll round it to 2 decimal places for a clean terminal output. Now let's set up our main execution block. We'll instantiate our sensor here. This is where most developers start writing clunky code. Usually, if you want to filter a list based on a function result, you have to call that function twice, or write a long multi-line loop. Here comes the magic. We're going to create a list called alerts. We want to sample the sensor 10 times, but only keep readings that are higher than 0. 7. Watch the syntax closely. We're using the := operator inside the if statement of our list comprehension. Notice how I'm using the variable v in the string before it's technically defined in the standard sense. The Walrus operator assigns the result of getVal to v and immediately returns that value for the comparison. This is a massive win for readability. Without the Walrus, you'd either have to call getVal twice, which wastes resources, or use a map filter chain, which can be harder to read. Now let's print our alerts to see the filtering in real time. Remember, because it's random, we might get 0 alerts or 10. But the Walrus isn't just for list comprehensions, it's a lifesaver for while loops. Traditionally, you have to prime a loop by calling a function before the loop starts, and then again at the very end of the loop body. It's redundant and error-prone. Let's fix that. Look at this loop. We are saying assign the sensor reading to v, and check if v is greater than 0. 2. The loop will continue as long as that condition is met. The variable v is then available inside the loop body. No more double calling functions. This pattern is incredibly useful when reading files line by line or processing socket data. It ensures your logic stays dry. Don't repeat yourself. Finally, we need to call our run demo function to execute the code. We'll add a little error handling just to be safe and professional. And that is how you use assignment expressions like a pro. We've taken a multi-line redundant process and compressed it into high-performance, readable Python. Let's run it one last time on our mobile IDE to confirm everything is perfect. Pay attention to the terminal. The code runs beautifully. Every high alert was correctly captured by the Walrus, and the while loop terminated exactly when the reading dropped. If you found this helpful, take a screenshot of the code. Mastering these nuances is what separates junior developers from seniors. Hit that follow button for more advanced Python patterns, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy coding. Sharpen your skills on the go. Download CodeVarsity today from Play Store for premium courses, curated YouTube hubs, and interactive practice snippets with built-in IDE.